What's going on, YouTube world? It's the boy with the Pampers and the Toys, Al, recording from Paradise. And please make sure you like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, the boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please like, share, subscribe to your family, your friends, and your lovely enemies. Enemies. Okay. So today is going to be a G.I. Joe Classified Day. Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite characters growing up on the G.I. Joe series, and that is my main man, Dusty here. Mr. Dusty, he's Mr. Dusty, he's Mr. Dusty. Okay, so Dusty's number 49 in the Classified series. I didn't realize they made that many new G.I. Joes like that. So let's get Mr. Dusty open, because growing up, I used to think that I actually thought he was the leader and it wasn't Duke, or Flint. But Dusty, I know, what do I remember about him? I'm trying to remember my brain cells, because it's been a long time since I even watched the G.I. Joe cartoon. And I like this art better on here than I like that they had on some other characters. Like, I get everybody, gotta have a try for some art and crafts, but I'd rather for the picture to be like more smooth and realistic. But it's a box, so it's going to garbage there. So Dusty, one thing I know about him is his specialty is to be a survivalist in the desert. And I remember they said he was from Las Vegas, so he was very familiar with the desert. He used to have that face paint on his face, so I always thought that, dang man, he's cool, when I was a kid. So here's Dusty right here. And I know he was like a person who worked on appliances, refrigerators, and all of that. And everybody in G.I. Joe went to college, so who's to say, he didn't go to college? But this is a good looking figure. This is like pretty much one of the best male looking figures in G.I. Joe history. Okay, so he does come with his famous hat. And I'm glad, I have a pet peeve to pick about this figure. I know I talked about this with a lot of other series of figures, with other action figures from another genre, but I don't like that half head. Like, I just don't. Like, it makes him look like he ain't got no bottom of his neck. But I get it, they got this little hat for him, which is cool, it covers it up. So I'm pleased with that. He does come with some binoculars. And Dusty, he can survive. He can creep up on you right there in that desert and get ya. I'm gonna get ya. I'm gonna get ya. Okay. Okay. Let me make sure I got the binoculars on. So this is what he look like when he's in binoculars. Like when he's in the desert, it won't get in his eyes or anything, but you would think he would have something to cover his mouth, because if he's in a desert storm and all of that, it can get right, his mouth and his throat and his body, But I get it, I digress. So I like this figure, but that was my only really main pet peeve. So let's see what all Dusty comes with. He comes with a backpack. As you see, he comes with a nice little backpack. And maybe I gotta take his hat off before I bump into that. Alright. There's what he looks like with that backpack. G.I. Joe. I'm very pleased with these G.I. Joes they got now in a new age. The G.I. Joes when I was coming up, I liked them too, but I don't like them no more. I'm sorry, G.I. Joe collectors. I mean, I still got a few of them G.I. Joes somewhere scattered around here, but they're not important to me, but they are important to me, because I know they're probably worth money. Okay, I hope he can, it's hard for him to stand up. Hold on now. This ain't cool. Okay, he stood up. So there was going to be some points deducted. So let's see, what does he all have? He comes with a clip. He comes with a knife. I'm going to show all of that in fascination. He does have another set of eye binoculars or eye covers. And let's see. Okay. So, let me put this hat back on him. Here's the knife right here. It looks good, don't it? So it goes down here on his foot. Ain't nothing like having a knife for sleep. So, these eye binoculars, I don't know where I'm going to put them at, but let's just put them right here on his shoulder, because I don't really want to lose their accessories. So he does come with, if I can just stand, he can't stand up that great. Okay. So, he comes with this machine gun where Dusty can position himself on the ground like that. He could be asleep in the sand because he blends in with the sand. And this does come with a actual clip. You know, I've never saw too many figures who do that, but I'm glad G.I. Joe is really good with that. So he got a clip. And let's see. With Dusty, he just, I don't know, he always been like a, I hate to cuss, but oops, I dropped that man's clip. I might have to, well, I don't want to glue it, but sometimes that leaves you no choice. Oh, I see what happened. Just put the clip down and fell because I have it holding right here. So as you can see, I don't know, he just like, I always feel like he was a tough guy growing up. Like, he was younger than I think Duke maybe, and definitely Flint. But I'm happy that I'm actually getting my actual G.I. Joe collection up. I'm really pleased about that. And let's see. He's articulated. G.I. Joe has came a long way with articulation of the new action figures. I'm very excited about that. So you really cannot beat that at all. And let's see, with Dusty right here, that head problem I don't like, but the face scan is really great. So I'm gonna take that off. I think the face scan is 100% on point. I just wish they didn't fail me by well, it's not too bad, that head part back here. I don't think it's all that bad. When you raise his head up a little bit. No, actually, they did okay. I'm not gonna take no points off. I had to look at it real good. My eyes are getting older. As I'm getting older, my eyes are getting kind of glitzy. So, glitchy a little bit. So, I really think this is the best looking male figure that G.I. Joe has came out. Like, face scan wise and all of that. And then, like, some of these G.I. Joe figures, like, some of their leg problems was right here. I know a few. I think Outback had that problem, that leg being kind of messed up. And another one, I can't remember. But I'm really pleased that they did his figure justice. So, definitely, I'll give his figure a 10 out of 10. And I could have had it no better. It could have been no better. I don't think Dusty ever used any more guns. In the cartoon, he always had this gun, so I see why they went ahead and just like, okay, well, let's go ahead and give him this gun, because Dusty never really had that many guns, only that one. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna squeeze Zarana in here. The only reason why I'm gonna squeeze her in here this video is because I had another Zarana. I bought 3 Zarana action figures, and I went ahead and just was like, you know what? Let me open up one and put on my Instagram account with the 80s head sculpt. I mean the 80s hair mode. But this is Zarana gang. Zarana, one thing I can say about her, she was iconic in the cartoon because there was not that many evil females in the cartoon. Baroness wasn't the only evil female. Zarana was definitely, I think she was with the Warnocks, I think that's what they called. And she had a, I can't think of who her love interest was in the cartoon, but she fell in love with him, and it was all that. I don't think her figure back then looked that great. She is number 48 in the series. So, definitely, Zarana's a big girl, a tall girl. Compared to the other female G.I. Joes, she's a assassin. So I'm gonna talk about her real quick. I didn't care for that cartoon drawing right here. They could have just used a better picture, but it is what it is. What can you say? And let's see what else. So Zarana does, or Zarana. I think she's one of the best looking female G.I. Joe action figures to date. Like, I've been waiting on this figure for a long time. And Lady J was okay. Baroness was cool. But I really do like this Zarana figure. They got a cover girl coming out. So I'm waiting on her to come out if she's already out, because I don't never like Earth Entertainment. They usually get that stuff later on, and then I'll be finding out stuff been out way before Earth Entertainment, released it. I don't get it. But hey, it is what it is. So I'm gonna do some comparisons as well too. With Zarana and some of the actual other G.I. Joe female characters. Just to show everybody where the visual is at. Okay. I think I dropped something. I'll find it later, so junking in here now. Okay. So, okay. So I'll put the extra Zarana right here because I'm like removing her hair piece. So this is Zarana with the regular hair that I got out of the package. I love it. I like both hair pieces. So I went ahead and got 3 figures. I got one for my wall, still in the box, and I got one for each hair piece. So this is Zarana with the 80s iconic hairstyle, the punk rocker, because she's more like a bad girl. You know, not Rihanna style, but yeah, she's Rihanna style. And I was really pleased with this figure. Like, this is the best looking female character of the G.I. Joe series, her action figure. So she does come with, like I said, as y'all can see, she comes with her famous saw gun. I don't think it comes with a clip. So before I put it on, here's her clip. As you can see, there's the clip part. And I went ahead and squeezed this in here because I was like, you know what, I already done presented her on Instagram with the mullet hair. So I want to present her again on Instagram with the other kind of hair. I think that's fair. If I can just okay. So she's just a chick you never want to play with. She's kind of scary. Scary, scary. She is scary. Yeah, she's scary. I'm trying to okay. So Zarana does come with a knife. As y'all can see, I'm gonna put the knife down here. Ain't nothing like a bad girl having all her weapons for the ill. I don't want to say that word on my channel. I don't want to get demonetized. Well, I'm not monetized, but you know, I'm getting there. I don't want to do nothing to mess it up. She got this heated blade right here. I think it's like an electric blade, I'm assuming. Now that's a dope weapon, I must say. And then there's the famous hairpiece, but I don't have to put that on because I actually showed you, gang, that it's what she looked like with the other hairpiece. I like them both, but this is a more modern Zarana. I guess this is her without the hair being like brushed up or something like that. But both of them look good. So let's compare her to the other female G.I. Joe characters. Definitely. So I'm going to put the lovely Zarana right here. I have Scarlet. Scarlet's kind of an itty-bitty thing compared to Zarana, I'm assuming. She's shorter than Zarana. So there's Scarlet. So Scarlet will put up a heck of a fight with her. She'll pick up a heck of a fight with her. Okay. So let's put Miss Scarlet right there. That wasn't the best looking Scarlet figure, but I like it. Then next there is Lady J. This is the retro Lady J. I don't have the modern Lady J. Well, I got another Lady J, but I don't have to grab her. So Lady J is kind of up her steed in height. So I know she'll put up a heck of a fight with. She'll pummel her. And I don't think this Lady J stands too perfectly. The one thing I want Hasbro to work on is these feet with these characters. It's kind of almost like Marvel all over again. Then last but not least, we have the Baroness, the first bad girl of Cobra. So we have the Warnox and Cobra put together. I don't have her glasses on. As you can see, the little print for her glasses supposed to be. I wanted those Baroness figure without the glasses. So there she go. So I got some custom G.I. Joe female figures that I created as well too. Just different heads, probably Lady J bodies. And that's about it. So when you think about it, with Zarana just wasn't nothing to play with. And so Scarlet's the shortest one of all of them. So let me put these up because we're talking about Zarana today. I just want to compare and contrast the other female characters. So she's very detailed. Like, she looks like she does in the cartoon. Like I said, I think the one years ago, the action figure from the 80s looks kind of cheesy. And it just wasn't my steed. But I'm very pleased with this figure. That's why I want to have about 3 of them. I know I'm crazy for that. But what is crazy? And they have the same, the tank top that she wore, the famous tank top and the pants and the boots. And I forgot who her brother was. I think her brother, if I ain't mistaken, was Satar. I can't think of his name. I can't think of her name off the top of my brain. But her brother was the one that had a hood on and wore the mask sometimes. And I think him and Baroness was in a relationship or something like that. I think that was her brother. I don't know. But definitely, I got all 3 figures of the Zarana figures from Pops Comics here in my hometown, in my state. And they were $25 a piece, but I was pleased to buy it, and I support that. It's a local toy shop, mainly got Pops figures there, but they got other kind of figures there as well too, so I support them. You know, they're growing local business I like. And so this girl looks pretty tough, but I give her a 10 out of 10. I give her a 20 out of 10. This is the best looking female figure to date in G.I. Joe series. So, so today we talked about Zarana, and we talked about, we definitely talked about my boy, Dusty. So please like, share, subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Boy with the Pampers and the Toys. Please like, share, and subscribe to your family, your friends, and your enemies. I do want to thank my new friends for subscribing to my channel. I'm very pleased. Y'all helping me with the most right now, and I love it. And I'm very grateful, thankful, and humble. And everyone, please have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day. That's Zarana. Ah!